Hey guys, welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens set review, and it starts right now. Okay guys, so we have the First Order Snowspeeder, and this is actually a very exciting set. I don't know, we've never seen it in the movie. We haven't seen the actual movie footage of this vehicle, so it'd be exciting to see it actually in theaters. But anyhow, it's number 75100. It's ages 8 to 14. Nobody cares about that. And it has 444 pieces, and it retails for $40. So you're getting more pieces with this set for your price. So that's good. However, not the biggest fan of the fact that you only get 3 minifigures in a $40 set. Doesn't really make too much sense. I really wish we had gotten a 4th Snowtrooper. But again, I want to actually build this set before I start putting any complaints out there, because this set does look really cool. Like, this is something I may want to buy like a couple of, depending. I really want to see the movie first and see how they're utilized in this way, but from what I can tell, this would be an awesome army builder type of set, you know, just like the ATAP, ATRT type of set where, you know, you want to get a lot of these. And what's funny about the ATRT is there's a new version of the ATRT in The Force Awakens, so maybe we'll get that in a LEGO set version sometime in the next year or so. Alright, well guys, I'm going to go ahead and open this set up, get my handy dandy scissors out, and we shall see. Let's see what's in here, see how many bags. Yeah, this is kind of exciting. I'm actually looking forward to see how good of a set this is. Alright, let's see what we got in here. So a couple bags, 4 bags, it's not bad. 4 bags, 400 plus pieces, kind of makes sense. No, this is so sad. I hate when the instruction manuals are bent like that. It sucks so much. Got some stickers, doesn't look like to be too many. 4 bags. Alright, this looks exciting, guys. A lot of pieces for, I mean, the Snowspeeder on the box kind of looks smallish, but there's a lot of pieces here, so alright, let's go ahead and build this and see how big of a thing this really is. Let's go, guys. Alright guys, so taking an in-depth look at the First Order Snowspeeder. First off, you can see that it's actually a pretty, I thought it's a lot higher up from the ground than I thought it was. I thought it'd be lower. So it's pretty high up, and it's a pretty cool design as well. But first, before we get onto the vehicle, we'll go ahead and get started with the minifigures. So the first minifigure is the Snowtrooper officer. First Order Snowtrooper officer, excuse me. And then first of all, you guys can see, look how awesome this new helmet is. Like, LEGO did a wonderful job on that helmet. Now there's no difference between the officer and the regular helmet. The only difference between this guy and these guys is the fact that this guy has the pauldron and a little larger gun. That's about it. Let's take the head off. You'll see that he just has a clone trooper face. These guys over there have those as well. There is a new printed tile piece as well on the backpack right here. I don't like how this this part right here, this part's black. I would think that should be white, but I guess not. There's the leg prints. Very nice. Very good printing on this. And if I take this off, this is the underneath of it. And this is what the pauldron looks like. That doesn't want to focus. There we go. So yeah. The backpack just goes on like that. Put our head on. And our helmet. And there is our First Order Snowtrooper officer. Very cool. Now these guys right here, exactly the same. This is just a regular guy. And he's just, again, the only difference between this guy, the torso is the exact same, and legs, but the only, and even the backpack, the only difference is the gun and the pauldron. That's it. Again, it's that same helmet. Really, really like this helmet. You know, when I first saw the new Snowtroopers, I was like, it looks kind of bland. But now that I see it on a Lego figure, got it in hand and everything, I'm really starting to like this design. I really like it now. So, this looks really awesome. So you get 2 of these guys. So yeah, that's the minifigures. Only 3. I kind of wish maybe you got a 4th right here. Considering that it's a $40 set. I would have liked a 4th Snowtrooper. That would have been nice. But yeah. Alright, well, on to the set. Here it is, right here. So as you can see, it's a pretty decently sized set. It's pretty much the same on both sides. I really like what they were able to do with these chairs right here. These are like where the Snowtroopers sit, and you can fit all 3 of them on the vehicle, which is nice. So you can put him there, him there. Here, I'll actually do it. And you can even, Lego specifically designed the vehicle so you can keep those wastegapes, those white wastegapes on the figures on, the way it was designed like that. So that's nice. And then you can put like the officer guy up here on the cannon. There we go. So now it's looking really cool. So the big feature of this set isn't actually this front cannon, but so when I actually looked at the original design of this Snowspeeder, this right here is just an engine. But what Lego did is they made this also a giant freaking cannon. That is not actually accurate. This is literally just an engine from the movie. It doesn't shoot things. This is the big thing, is the gun right here. Now there is a little flick thing that just went backwards on me. And I'm sure you guys have seen this before. Now, in these, boy, this cannon just wants to break on me today. Alright, well, in these crates right here, just more studs stacked up. Each one of them, I just had studs in it, nothing special. I'll give you a top-down look. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks from behind. Now underneath, not so pretty. You can see some exposed colors right there. I don't really like how this is just so blatantly open like that. I think they could have done some sloping work or something to cover this up behind here. I don't know. I mean, it's not that viewable when it's down on the ground, but I don't know. It just feels a little lazy what they did here. I don't really like that. Plus, I don't really like the wheels as well, because this speeder is probably going to be up on the high. Like, I mean, they probably just, you know, included that as a, you know, so you can do that. And I understand, but again, I don't really like how they didn't cover this up down here. Now the front, that's what it looks like in the front. Again, they could have done a little better job covering up some of the stuff down there. However, the top is really well designed. I like what Lego was able to do up here. Now the last feature to this set is if you turn the cannons, I'm going to try to save all these, it does that, where they all fire. Like that. And then you have to put each one back on individually. Always fun. Well, anyhow, guys, that is the main feature of the set. You can also put their blasters right here. There's some areas for that. Here, here, and here. There's only one control panel. This guy just kind of chills out. Yeah, and then you got these things off to the side. I don't know if they're supposed to do that. I don't think so, but maybe they do. This stuff right here, stickers, same on this side. And yeah, I do like the fact I can be like, so looks good. All right, well, guys, that is the Snowspeeder. and we'll go ahead and get on with the final thoughts. Alright guys, so you took the in-depth look at the Snowspeeder, and I actually really do like this set. For $40, you get a pretty decently big set. It's a lot kind of bigger than I thought it was. It's pretty good size. I'm trying to think of anything to compare it to, but nothing really comes to mind, but it is a really good size. The downside of the set is I don't really like these wheels. I don't know, it kind of like, especially from the bottom kind of angle like this, you can really like see them. They're not very hidden. I wish they were more like, if they're gonna put the wheels in, I wish they were hidden better. I mean, they're trans clear, but I don't know. I'm sure when we see I'm sure when we see this vehicle in the movies, it's gonna be like this high, not like to the ground. I'm sure it's gonna be like, so I'm not a big fan of the wheels. I also don't like how when you flip it over, you can really see a lot of exposed colors. I wish they would have, you know, put a couple extra pieces in there and cover that up. I know you really can't see it when it's like rolling around, but I don't know, it's a little thing to me that kind of annoys me. Maybe I'm just being a little harsh about it. Now the Snowtroopers themselves, these guys are awesome. I love their helmet mold. They look great. It's excellent. I really like what they did. It kind of sucks that the pauldron on the Snowspeeder guy, it's the same exact pauldron as the Kylo Ren's first order officer pauldron. It's the exact same one. I kind of wish maybe it was a different color or just something different, but I mean, I guess I can, if it really isn't, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I mean, if it really is the same, then I probably shouldn't be complaining about that. These guys, hopefully, I don't know if we're going to get a battle pack of these guys or not. If not, then depending on how, what we see in the movie, this might be the only set where you can get a whole bunch of these. So, yeah, it's a good set. It is a little pricey, $40 for only 3 minifigures. Again, maybe a fourth minifigure would have been a great option. I understand why they put 3 in here, because you can only put 2 in the driver's seat and 1 on the gun turret. And speaking of the gun turret, I like it. I like the turret, but I really wish it turned. Like, I don't know, it kind of annoys me that it can only just do that, cannot turn at all. I don't know if that's how it actually is, but I'm guessing that it's not. The stickers weren't too bad to put on either. It's the only stickers is on the side right here. Nothing too bad. I like the overall vehicle. Like, it looks really cool. It's fun to play with, and you got the extra bins with all the studs in here, and then the fact that you can. I'm sure kids will go crazy over this, like how the whole like type of thing like that. That's always cool. So I like that kind of feature to it. So it's nice. However, if you look at the Hasbro version of this set, these things are not cannons. They're actually just engines. They just utilized the engines as a play feature, which I can understand, but basically it should actually look like this and not like this, because they're actually just engines, and the only thing on the Snowspeeder that actually shoots is this cannon right here, apparently. That's what I've seen based off the Hasbro version of the set. I really like the design, like this upper design right here. The way it's like made is really, really good. I like what LEGO is able to do. And I can't really hate on LEGO too much for these designs of these Force Awakens sets, because I'm going to tell you guys something. I found out that when the LEGO designers were making these sets, all the Force Awakens sets, they only certain. So the LEGO Star Wars team at the LEGO headquarters in Denmark, there's about, I think there's like 10 to 25 of them. I think it's like 15. I don't know, it varies. But anyhow, a lot of them have been working there since the beginning of LEGO Star Wars. So they're all like, they've all worked on these sets for years. And only like a couple of them, not all of them, but only like maybe 4 or 5 of them got to go to Pinewood Studios in London, where they filmed The Force Awakens in spring of 2014, where they could see all these vehicles, the actual vehicles, the actual set pieces and stuff like that, the practical stuff, as well as like the CGI they're going to do and stuff like that, and all the design work. But get this, when they went to the studio, the 4 or 5 people that were allowed to go, they were not allowed to take pictures. They were not allowed to write anything down. basically once they saw this stuff, they had to memorize it in their head, and then right when they got back to their hotel, they had to sketch drawings and like remember exactly what they saw, because that's how hardcore the Lucasfilm was about this movie, and making sure nothing got leaked. Even though Lucasfilm and Lego have a great relationship, they still wouldn't even trust the designers with pictures of this stuff. So they had to go back to Lego headquarters with just sketches in their head, with what they have in their head, and then sketches for the other designers who weren't able to go to base off these sets. So, you know, given the fact that they were only limited to that type of resources, I shouldn't really be complaining too much about the design, because they were very limited to what they could do in terms of like what they had available off the source material. So, you know, you got to give Lego the benefit of the doubt for having that and be able to make all these Force Awakens sets. So it's pretty interesting. But anyhow, on the rating scale, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give it. I'll give it an awesome. Actually, it's on this side. I'll give it an awesome. Yeah, I think it deserves an awesome. I really love the Snowtroopers. They're only available in this set, so this is a set you're probably gonna have to get, because if you like the Snowtroopers, then this is something to absolutely get, because they don't come in any other set. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what this does in the movie. I do, again, my complaints is the turret and the bottom and how the wheels are made and exposed areas and stuff like that, but honestly it's little things I'm probably complaining about, nothing major about it. For $40 you get your money's worth. I kind of wish you got a fourth Snowtrooper, but I'm not gonna die over that. I really, yeah, so. And then I like the printed backpacks on these guys. These guys are really well made, and again, these are brand new minifigures exclusive of this set with whole new helmets and all that. So yeah, so it's a really great set, guys. I definitely recommend it, especially if you really want these Snowtroopers, and this is the only set to get them in. But yeah, exciting set. Ooh, bumped the set. Exciting set. I'll probably pick up one or two more before The Force Awakens, and then after seeing the movie, I'll decide whether I want more than that. Because I do want to get a smallish army of these guys, because they are really cool. Alright, well that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the other reviews of all the Force Awakens sets. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And that's going to be it, guys. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day.